This is lesson 4. This is the Electronic Communications Act 2000. Basically, the Electronic Communications Act is put in place to make sure the UK is one of the safest places to do e-commerce, which is electronic commerce, which is basically internet shopping, trading, basically just internet trading. Things like eBay, buying shopping online at Tesco.com, ordering a movie online, going to the bank online, getting a loan, basically everything to do with paying and buying stuff and everything online basically. The whole point of it is to try and build more of a better environment with communications electronically and throughout the world. Not just in our country, but there are other acts in other countries which are exactly the same. Possibly every country has the same acts and everything. What it intends to do is not just for us civvies and everything, but it also helps with government as well. So it's private and public sector it helps with. Also, where's my notes gone? Right. The internet has been striving a lot better since about early 2000. I remember when I was at school back in the late 90s, coming up to 2000, our computers still completely weird things, huge great monitors and internet like about, I don't know, about 10 minutes to get one bar up sort of thing, and that was fast, and you go like, hey, it's fast. Whereas now, computer takes 10 minutes to get the whole bar filled up. It's like, what the hell's wrong with my computer? Our computer's too slow. And we've got flat screen monitors and we've got laptops now. Got a flat screen monitor on my laptop, but laptop's knackered, so hey. But yeah, so obviously the internet has got a lot better, faster, computers have rapidly upgraded, as you can see here. My computer, when it comes, I'll just get it up for you. There we are. Right, this is my computer. You can see obviously the hell lot upgraded. Not exactly the best things, it's a laptop, it's the screen that's messed up. But yeah, obviously we have computers that can do things that nobody else to do. Now, aside from having super fast computers and highly advanced technology, being able to communicate in more ways than we ever used to be, because more people are using the internet, obviously businesses are losing out. People used to go to shops once upon a time, go buy everything, and yeah, easy as pie, just go on the road to get the papers. Now, everything's online. People started using the internet a lot more often. If it's raining, people can't be bothered to go down the road and get the shopping. Can't be bothered to go and get the paper. If it's bad weather like snow, people can't get out, they can't get anything. So of course, go on the internet. Oh yeah, go buy, let's get the paper, let's get it delivered. Pay like a quid each week, get all my papers delivered online from the ebook or to my email. Yeah, easy supplies, read it. Don't worry about going out the front door. In a sense, it's made this country bloody lazy, because a lot of people are getting everything online, and people spend a hell lot more time online, considering by the big noughties, there's a very, very small percentage of businesses in the UK that weren't online. I'd say it was, you're looking less, about 5% or something, I don't know. Probably, that's how small it is, not that much. I think there must be like 95-ish% that businesses were online. Fast forward 7 years, I'm saying about mid-noughties, so about 2005-ish sort of thing, 2006. So fast forward to now, 2012, we're nearly coming up to 2013 in a couple months. and everything is getting better online. Shops, you go online, one web page. It's like a bloody big shopping centre on one page. So you go to the shopping centre, oh, the shops are closing down. And this is one of the unfortunate side effects of electronic communications. Getting everyone lazy and probably contributes to a lot of the problems around obesity and that we have. But obesity is going to take nothing. I think we've got sidetracked a bit. So yeah, back to the whole point. This is the electronic communications that we're talking about. That was just the side effects, from my opinion. It does have side effects, which I'll be yakking here for ages, so I'm not going to go anymore. So yeah, just leave it there, that for now. It has made things a lot safer for people to be able to buy and sell online. Obviously, everyone's online. Of course, banks are online now, so say you have to walk down to the cash machine and get money out and find out how much easy, and go to the bank, say, I need to transfer some money from his account to her account, and blah, 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 I need a loan, and loan don't open, payday, yeah, get a payday, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's a case of quick, online, mobile, I'll go in my internet mobile, yeah, iPhone out, done. So, it has, the whole point of it is to allow, the act was to allow payments and transactions to be done online safely and securely. So basically, it's to stop other people, it's to make sure that people aren't trying to hack into. A way of it they do is encryption and crypto-Egyptian, I'm trying to forget a word about it. I can't remember what the word is. Cryptography. I think it's cryptography. Crypto-Egyptian. Yeah, encryption and cryptography. So I always get two mixed up. On word. So yeah, these basically allow transactions and payment on from one side to another to be basically encrypted and securely with cryptography, which I ain't got a clue about. All knows it's something to do with encryption. I don't know about it except from my mum plays a computer tech and he always told me that. Remember cryptography and encryption. I know about encryption, but not bloody cryptography. So yeah, that is basically the way it is. But it means that people are able to trust computers. People are able to trust some of the details, not look over their shoulder if 5 minutes are going to send different, and have their personal information secure. Which is the whole point of encrypting data. Now, I will show you an example of encryption, and I will just get some up. Let's get my computer up, and I will show you. Right. Okay. This isn't actually a proper encryption I'm about to show you. This is just how I show you exactly how encryption is made. Obviously, a lot of technical programs are used to it, but this is basically what encryption is made up of. Looks very confusing, but the easiest way to explain it is to show it when my computer comes up, unfortunately, because it's slow. Okay, now I'm going to be getting to look at the screen right now. Okay, yep, that's a train. What's the name? Okay, right, get Microsoft Word up. Oh, shit. Okay, now we're going to zoom in now to. No, not header. Fucking flipping footer. Footing. Don't worry, I'm not swearing. I'm saying footing. That's what we have to say. Futting. Habit of swearing, so I always say that instead. Okay, right. Basically, encryption is made like this. Keyboard, see it? Right, let's watch the screen. Letters, numbers, and characters. So yeah, you can see basically that is basically what encryption is. And I can type it quite quick. I know some people use this as a joke. They used to make encryption for a joke, but yeah, that is basically a rundown of what encryption is. As you can see, this is just me running my hands over the thing over the keyboard really fast. But this is basically how it works. Same thing, encryption, only these specific codes and everything, and it's just a mixture of letters, numbers, things like little full stops, slashes, and some really weird things. So yeah, it does provide a lot of, even with the symbols, like you can see like this. Whoops, that's the wrong sort of stuff, but yeah, you can basically get the idea now. Basically anything that will convert data. Obviously, it uses a computer program, so you actually understand. That is basically encryption for you. Obviously, that's not proper encryption. That's just, like I said, me running my hands on the keyboard. But by looking at that, you can understand what e-commerce is, because that is what e-commerce uses. E-commerce tells people they do things, they should do this. There is a lot I've missed off here, because you can't see it all. But yeah, that is basically how they do encryption. Now, there's another one version of encryption, which I will show you now. And I'm just copying and pasting it. I know these are love hearts, but that is one thing that's sometimes used. Encryption, there we sometimes use loads of exactly identical letters and numbers. Now, watch very closely. Lost my bloody cursor now. Ah, there it is, you can see it flashing. Now you notice, amidst all that, now look now. You can't notice anything. Unless you hit really hard, and you will notice there's a full stop. Right there. Of course, that is another version of encryption, showing exactly the same character and they're missing one thing off, and people would not know that way, won't see it at first. It takes a hell of a lot of spotting eye, but this is the second way of encryption. Not way encryption is algorithms and much more technical things, but basically that is all it is. I'm going a bit too technical now, so yeah, that's basically what encryption is, and I think cryptography's got something to do with that about encrypting it. I think. Don't ask me, I haven't got a clue about cryptography, except for much to do with encryption, but like I say, I know about encryption, and that is basically how it works. So what we can do, well, make sure what we can do to stay safe, both in college and at home, is basically make sure when you're on the website, make sure it's good. When you go on, I said this on my other videos, but make sure whenever you're putting data in, or you're doing money transactions, make sure it's secure. Make sure you say, I do want these people to have the information, don't want these people with information, and make sure they got a secure sign on it saying that it's secure and not going to put it onto everyone else. Then we have something on it saying the trust thorn on the top. Usually on the top of a website, I should be able to have it right now. This video is drawn on quite big. I'm on Halifax. Now, normally on Halifax, the thing comes up. It's different for everyone, because I'm using Google Chrome, which is different website Explorer. It's very different to Internet Explorer. It's a lot faster. Right, here we are. On Internet Explorer, you normally have a little padlock down here. Of course, on Google Chrome, it's at the top because it's search bar and stores your web address. Now, what happens? We can do it. Oh, it's lost focus. My place I have to change this darker. There we go. Where you can see, well, there was a padlock up there. You can't see it on there, I'm afraid. There we are. You can see it now. Saying Halifax, Bank of Scotland. As you can see, it's in a box. It's encased in a little box there, look. You can see it's HD, that little box there. It goes onto the website address. That is to say it's secure, and that is a way of knowing something's secured up. And also, if you have something on the website that says like this, padlock. Always look for a padlock. So everything, stay safe. So that is how we do things. That's basically an example of electronic communications online. The safety of it. So yeah, that's it. And I bet you're glad this is the last of the boring videos, but they might be long, but they put the message across again and give you information you need to know. So it's better to be safe than sorry, even if it does pull you halfway through. So thanks for watching, and remember to stay safe online at home.